Good morning. How are you? Well, it's pretty cold here. but and tomorrow it's supposed to snow. And out in Virginia, everybody's afraid of the snow. So I'm not. We'll see how bad it is. And if I don't get out tomorrow, it's probably because I'm snowbound. Although I'd be surprised if it was that much this early in the season. We had a great day yesterday. It was a twofer. Well, really a trifecta. One, the vaccine was circulated. Two, the Electoral College said what we've known all along, that Biden was elected and now it's official. And Biden pushed back, and he accused the president of abuse of power, basically, and how we had overcome his abuse of power and the pandemic to have this full and fair election, which says something good about America that maybe until the election we weren't sure existed, in the sense of having success. The third thing that happened that was good was Barr went out the front door. Now, there are two parts I think about when I think about Barr. One of the most enjoyable times I had on TV was with Ari Melber when Barr issued his note saying what the Mueller report said. And Ari and I on set, and especially had on a Sunday, took apart that note. And it was fun as a lawyer to do it, but it was also practical and effective. And we had some really great people in the studio that day. And so I think the show was an hour. And so we just took apart everything about Barr. And there was a former Whitewater prosecutor who was standing up for Barr's letter and so forth. And I basically challenged him, and Ari invited him to argue with me, and he wouldn't do it. And then Ari asked me what I thought. And I said, a lawyer who has a cause that he doesn't want to argue may not have much of a cause. Well, the letter that Barr wrote, that was a crime. Misleading America about an investigation, not letting us know that Deputy AG Rosenstein had in fact cut off the investigation from the very beginning, limiting it only to indictments, and therefore, since Mueller accepted the proposition that you couldn't indict a president, he stopped at the water's edge of Trump and of the family and of the finances. So, but Barr has done more than that. He also subverted the process of the investigation afterwards by making BS motions to save people who'd been convicted in the Mueller investigation. We saw it in Flynn. We saw it in Roger Stone. So, good riddance to bad rubbish. But why is he going out the door only days before the inauguration? And you have to wonder, these guys usually have a reason. And now again, this is me guessing, but my prognostication is it possible that he knows what Trump hopes to do, for example, on January the 6th, when the pro forma counting of the Electoral College ballots is conducted by the Vice President, by Pence. And on that day, they hope to come up with these bogus alternate electors to, I don't think it would ultimately succeed, but to throw more chaos into the game so that they could sustain this attack on our government by attacking our democratic process, by attacking the certified votes of the states and the Electoral College's conclusions of the validity of those votes in the exercise that occurred yesterday. In any case, we can't expect they're up to any good. And I've heard people say that we came close to what some thought was just political show, to what it's like to have a dictatorship overthrow a popularly conducted election. We had the sniff, more than that, of fascism in America, real fascism. What these guys are doing, that's fascism. Those 126 congressmen, they should be told they can't be seated. And there should be a fight about it in the House, and I hope Pelosi does that. And I've since heard that a member of Congress has made a motion to do just that. So this is a good day. Our vectors are still good. And tomorrow we can throw snowballs, at least in Virginia maybe. So be well. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.